What's up guys? So I just wanted to make this video because I'm seeing drones obviously take off more and more, but I have a lot of friends and family members just kind of wanting to get into the drone business, and I want to make sure that none of them get in trouble or none of y'all get in trouble. These are going to be some of my key tips and some of the things that I think are most important to know before you go out and fly. So I personally believe whenever anyone buys a drone right out of the box, either a label in it or in the software, there should be something that takes you a link to, hey, this is what you need to know before you fly, such as what is a no-fly zone, what category is your drone, are you next to an airport, how high above the ground can you fly. So first things first is your no-fly zones. You need to figure out if you're close to an airport, and the best way to figure this out is to go ahead and download these two apps. This Aloft app, it used to formerly be called Kitty Hawk, but this is what it will look like and before you fly. So let's go ahead and go into Aloft. Is everything that you will see on yours, hopefully. So it will give you your latitude, longitude coordinates. It will give you, you can configure your flight preparations. We'll tell you about your airspace because that is huge. You have to know what airspace you're in. Before you fly, looks like this. This one's also really good to make sure that you are in a no-fly zone. And I really like this one because it is super clear to understand. Tells you right away you're clear for takeoff. There's no active advisories. You just have to maintain your situational awareness. So those are really two important apps before you fly, and Aloft. Those are some of the ones that you should really check before you go to any location. And even if you are at a location, you think, hey, I want to fly my drone, pull those apps up and know before you fly. So the second most important thing is you are only allowed to fly 400 feet above ground level at all times in uncontrolled or controlled airspace. So it's a little more tricky with controlled airspace. They will specify how high you are allowed to fly. A DJI flap, it will come up as 120 meters. Do not try to fly to the number 400 on there because that will be 400 meters and you'll be way above the allowed flight path, because now you are going to be in the airspace of commercial flights. If you keep going above that, you are just asking for problems. Inspect your aircraft. So just visually, look it over, make sure that your propellers are on correctly, make sure the gimbal's off. You don't want to get it up in the air and your gimbal can't move. If it's a sunny day or if it's a cloudy day, go ahead and apply your ND filters before you get up in the sky or realize it in the post-production process. Always check your batteries. You always want to make sure, like right now, if I were to try to go fly, that would not be good. I don't even know if this would take off. Another thing you want to do while you're flying your drone is watch and listen for other aircraft in the air. If you have a DJI, it does really good notifying you that there's an aircraft in the area, so you can go ahead and look up and look around. As much as possible, keep your drone within visual line of sight. It will not only keep your anxiety for your drone down, but also just ensure the safety of yourself, your aircraft, and the people around you. So I hope this video helped you out and kind of gave you some more key tips and ideas of how to fly your drone safely. And if you're interested in flying a drone, maybe this gave you an idea of kind of a little more of the complexity that goes into flying that a lot of people don't discuss. We just like to talk about how fun it is because no one wants to talk about the hardness of things. So this is part of that. Honestly, I don't even know if I covered all of it. So if there's anything else that you want me to touch more on, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, I will see y'all soon.